Hello friends, and welcome to the channel. This is Stormhaven Gaming, I'm John, and this is Timberborn. And as you can see, the drought has just arrived. It's going to be 15 days, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. In theory, we should be alright, we should have plenty of water to survive 15 days. We've got nearly 3,000 in stock. We've got our larger water pumps down here. With a little bit of extra water stored up thanks to the liberal application of dynamite, which we will be continuing. I want to deepen all of this section up to the dam here, so I'm probably going to need to move this path again. That's fine. Yeah, everything else is proceeding okay, I think. Oops. I do want to do something over there, and I am going to put in another Lido, I think. Where are we? There we go. Another Lido in there. So we've got two Lidos back to back. We can put in some more showers down here, and I also want to put in some decoration around this area as well. So we'll work on that as we go along. Food-wise, we have 3,000 food in stock, including 11 maple pastries. We have a fair amount of foodstuffs waiting to be turned into proper food. Plenty of wheat, plenty of cattail roots, and plenty of flour for both of them as well. So, yeah, we're doing absolutely fine there. Wood, 259 logs. Could be better. We have 148 gears. That's good. 78 metal blocks. That's okay. Plenty of paper. Plenty of pine resin, scrap, and we've started to produce treated planks as well. What it looks like we don't have any of is regular planks. We've only got one lumber mill working on them because I turned this one off. So let's get this one running as well. Right. All this is growing. Oh, yes, somebody did mention that in the lumber, or the forester, where are we? Ah, there we are. Replant dead trees not marked for cutting. So if I'd had that set, it would have cleared out those dead trees for us. Apparently you don't get the wood for them if you do it that way, which is unfortunate. But we'll tick that because it will make things much easier for us. And we'll do the same with, where are we? Our other two as well. Okay, what I want to do, ideally, is get down in here and get some water in this trench here. Now, I could do it by putting dams across this section. That would probably be easiest. Obviously, I don't want to do it just yet. I don't think it would do us any good at the moment anyway if we replace those with dams. So right, you know what? I'll wait until it's dropped down fully off of this level. And then I'll open that up, because that'll stop any water from escaping down this way before we're ready for it to, basically. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So I'll wait until the water has drained a little bit more out of here, and then I'll replace those with dams. And that will give us a little bit of water in this section as well. In theory. Okay, power-wise, how are we doing? 2,088. Brilliant stuff. We have 600 science. We need 1,000 for the observatory, which I decided that we are putting in. The observatory produces 10 science every, 3/4 of an hour. And uses 200 horsepower. I think, I haven't double checked this, but I think the Iron Teeth version, the number cruncher, doesn't use any employees, uses 500 horsepower, and produces 10 science in an hour. So I think it's worse, but I know that at least one person in the comments doesn't agree with me, but that's fine. It's all opinion, isn't it? I mean, it's not. There's facts that you can check. But anyway, moving along. What are we going to do this episode? Well, that's a good question. I do want to get the observatory in because we want to start boosting our science. Getting towards this bad water dome would be useful. Ooh, or a bad water rig would be better, wouldn't it? There's an idea. Right, the other thing I would like to do is actually what I said I should do fairly early on, and that is reduce this space along here. Narrow it down a little bit to force the water through our water wheels. I'd need to cut off that power, wouldn't I? Well, let's do that. It's night time. Let's do that. Let's get rid of that. We'll get rid of that platform. And we'll pop in a levee and replace the power shaft like that. We will prioritize these like so. And I will also put in another one there. And prioritize that because that will allow us to reach that one there. Because at the moment, I mean, we could, in fact, reach it because we'd come around the corner there and build, but it was saying it's unreachable, so we'll put that one in first. Okay. Right, let me spin on for a couple of days. I'll start closing this down, and we'll see how we do with the drought. Right, 9 days left of the drought. We still have 2.8 thousand water. We're doing fine for water. Logs are still hovering around a little bit. We've started building up a little bit of a stock of planks. But our levees are in here, so that will, in theory, force the water through there at a greater speed. Hopefully, it's not going to cause any flooding up this end, because that would be bad. But I've also laid in some explosives over here. So I want to sort of open up this space a little bit so we can get some more industry on this section here. We're only producing 1,500 power at the moment, but we're only using 1,100, so we still have spare supply on here. We could get another couple of windmills on this stretch, couldn't we? That wouldn't be a problem. But anyway, let's set this off. Let's try and get in a position where we can see it. There we go. Just the job. Right. Now, what I'm going to do... What I'm going to do is I'm going to pop in another lumber mill on here so we can up our production of planks. Now, that also means we're probably going to want more trees to cut down, but we do have plenty here. They're just not being cut down as quickly as we'd like. Maybe I should stick in another lumberjack flag over here. Couldn't hurt, could it? We could always turn it off. Let's stick a couple in. Let's really speed up log production, and let's get some more log storage over here as well. There we go. Okay, our second Lido is in over here, so that's nice. And everything else is going absolutely fine. Yeah. I'll spin on. Okay, so 8 days left and we've lost water in here. So all of our crops are now going to die. Our trees, again, should be fine. 7 days. Or maybe not. We might lose all of these. That's unfortunate. Okay. Let's try this. We'll get them to build a fluid dump there, and we'll dump some water into this little section here. It's dammed off, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. We only need enough to basically rehydrate these trees and stop them from dying off. And honestly, it's probably going to be worth deepening that to store more water in so it doesn't evaporate as much. That's something to think of, isn't it? And maybe sort of widening it slightly as well. Maybe. We'll think about that. For the moment, we'll put this fluid dump in to try and sort of bring life back, at least to these trees. Or some of them, so we don't lose the whole crop. Because these are the ones we're harvesting for chestnuts, and obviously we've only just put those in, so... yeah, that's not ideal. Don't really care about the pines, they'll be fine. But the chestnuts, we want to keep a flow of food coming in, don't we? Okay, obviously our showers and our showers here aren't working, but we do still have showers over here. So let's, where are we? Well-being, that's what I'm looking for. Showers. Let's stick another couple in there, and... oh, that's very expensive. No, I'm not going to do that yet. It would be better. 3 tiles, because the 1 tile isn't going to reach that, is it? Because I was going to put a decoration there and a decoration there to make sure everyone who swims in the Lido or uses one of the showers at least close to it. Yeah, I'm going to need to wait and unlock that. 1.3 thousand. Let's unlock ourselves the observatory. And we can put that in. Right, spin around. Right up here. 1,000 science. There we go. We've got 345 left. So we're not far off being able to unlock that statue. In addition, I have put steps in up here. And I will continue to do so. There we go. Because what I want to do is get up on here, get rid of this little section here, and then blow a trench along here so we can put some batteries in. Now, batteries, I think, are about 400? 400 science to unlock. So we're closer to that than we are to the statue. Okay. I'll spin on a bit more. How are we doing over here? Right, we've got life back to the trees. That's good. That's covered the whole thing. Excellent stuff. And we've got plenty of water. What I will do is I will now just pause that. Let this evaporate, and when that disappears again, I'll pop someone back in for half a day just to get enough fertilization in this area to keep these trees alive. Because we're probably going to run out of this bit soon as well. Yeah. Okay. Let us do this the easy way. Demolish all of those. Bye-bye. And we're going to want to lay in explosives over here. How are we doing for explosives? We have 43. Probably not going to be enough. Probably not going to be enough. Yeah, probably not going to be enough. Okay, well, we'll let that go for the moment. Build up a bit more of a stock of explosives, and then we'll deepen things. Okay, right. 5 days left of the drought. Our observatory is in and working, apparently. We have 4 workers in there, and it is churning out the research even as we speak. We're already up to 640, 650. So that's nice. Up here, I am in the process of putting in some power steps to bring the power up to this level as well. We're going to need to do the same here. Explosives, we still have 45 because we're out of bad water. Oh well, that's fine. I've had to turn this on once more just to bring this back to fertility. Didn't really need it because the trees would have survived anyway, but might as well. This is drained completely now. That drained on about halfway through the day yesterday, I think. So we did okay. Obviously, once we've deepened all of this, we'll have a lot more water to play with, as it were. Over here, how are we doing? These are still working. That's fine. Over here, I have removed the dam, the natural blockage that was there, and I'm replacing them with floodgates, or, you know, will be when we get some planks. Yeah. Could really do with getting more planks in. Our log storage has increased massively, which is nice. Sticking in another couple of lumberjacks over here has certainly helped to bring that up. So yeah, we're doing okay for that. It's just turning them into planks and not getting them all immediately turned into gears and treated planks. In fact, we've got nearly 200 gears stored. Let's switch off one of our gear workshops. That will maintain some of our planks at least. We've only got one unemployed beaver at the moment, which is nice. Only 4 children, only 4 beds, so we're going to need some more housing, which is easy enough. We'll stick another double lodge on there, and another platform, yeah, just there. There we go. Right, and in here, I'm going to unlock... What am I going to unlock? Let's splash out. Let's unlock the beaver statue. It's planks, which we don't have many of, but let's have a look. Which way round does it face? Like that. Let's stick ourselves one in there. Yes. So that will at least cover those 4 lodges there. Yeah, that's good. Okay then. Everything else... Oh, our trees have grown over here as well. That's nice. So everything else is going okay. Now we have a statue, in fact. Let's pop one there. And one there. So that will cover... Obviously, both of those there. Excellent stuff. Right. I'll spin on, probably to the end of the drought at this point. There we go. That's the end of the drought. We did fine. Absolutely fine. I mean, all of our crops died, obviously. Yeah, but apart from that, we did fine. Up here... I've added in another windmill on the end here, just to bring our production up a little bit more. I've completed the steps up here at least. I'm putting in another set of steps there because I laid in the dynamite before thinking about where I was going to put my batteries. But we've got our explosives in here, so we can set those off. I'll wait till this beaver's out of the way. There we go. That's good. Right, now we can get up on here. So, I think I'm going to need to put in a platform at the end there. And for the moment, we'll bring a path up that way. And then... 1, 2, 3... Oh, I've lost them. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... We'll be able to fit 6 up here, so... Let's unlock that for 400 science. We'll put a couple of those in. They take planks, gears, and metal blocks. Obviously, planks are a bit of an issue, but not as much of an issue as they were. Metal blocks we should be absolutely fine for. Yeah, that should be fine. So I'll put those in first. I'm also going to need to bring the power up this way as well. Let's lay that in like that. Okay. Once they're in, I can get rid of that whole path, I think, and then I'll be able to bring all of that back. And I need to start laying in explosives. Now, at the moment, we don't have extract, so we can't use the double or triple dynamite. To get extract, we need... Centrifuge, which is 600 science and 200 horsepower, which we can easily afford. But that's another 40 gears, another 60 planks, and another 30 metal blocks. I mean, it's absolutely worth it, though, isn't it? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Can we fit this on next to our... Yes, we can. Look at that. Now, just needs a path up to the door, and we're good. We will need some storage for the extract. Let's put that as close as we can. I mean, I could put it in there, couldn't I? Yeah. Let's do that. Let's put that in there. I mean, it shuts off that section for any more powered stuff, but there's not a lot we'd fit in there anyway that we need at the moment, he says. And we will store extract in there. Okay, that's some stuff to be getting along with, and it's going to take a while. Especially if the wind doesn't pick up. Okay, all that is back. Let's drop those to 0.5. We are pumping water again, so that's good. These floodgates here, I will drop to 0 for the moment. I think. Yeah, because that will then feed down there before it starts spilling off the map. Yeah. So we'll fill that up as much as possible. Then we'll close those off when the drought arrives. Are you still? Yeah. Okay. Let's. No, that's fine. That's filling up. That will be fine. They'll get water soon enough. That's fine. Okay. How are we doing then? We have 11 children. Good. We have 4 beds available. Not as good. And 1 unemployed beaver. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, yeah, the hydration is coming back. So these are filling up. I'll want to turn these 2 off. And I'm not going to bother turning these on for the moment. We'll see how just these 2 large ones do in terms of resupplying us. Oh, bit of spillage there. Never mind. That's our usual... little bit of flooding. Right. Yeah, so we've got some building work to be getting along with. Let's let them do that, and I'll spin on. Okay, day 4. We've got our first 2 batteries in. We are waiting now for our centrifuge to go in. We're just waiting for the last 8 planks. Shouldn't take us too long. We have 3... lumber mills producing planks, so shouldn't take us long to get that. And hopefully we'll then start producing some extract. We're getting now 717 power out of these wheels, which is nice. So that has increased that almost. Well, what was it before? Just about 450, something like that. I think it was. So that's increased it quite a lot. So that's quite good. Obviously, without any wind blowing, we got nothing going on down here, really. What are we running at? 65%. So, yeah. It slowed us down, but that's what happens when we have to rely on the wind. That's just the way it is. Everything else is going okay. We're slowly replenishing our water stocks. We're nearly back up to 3,000. I did turn these 3 water pumps on. I also demolished the 3 inventors' huts over here. I still have 2 over there. Might want to demolish those. I might keep them for the moment. Haven't decided. But yeah, we got more space down here, so we could put in some more water storage. Might not be a terrible idea. There we go. Yeah, other than that, it's just waiting for the next drought or bad tide. So I'll spin on and do that. Oh, I'm putting in another bad water pump over here as well. Just because we're burning through the bad tide that we're collecting pretty quickly. And we're going to be doing it even more quickly once we get the centrifuge online. So we're going to need more bad water coming in. So that's why I've done that. But yes, I will spin on. Okay, day 6, and there is the drought on its way. 3 days till the drought. That should be fine. We're up to, oh well, nearly up to 3,000 water again. Still waiting for this water tank to be built. Still waiting for this bad water pump to be built. We have our extractor, our centrifuge, and we have our medium tank to store the extract, which means we can start using higher grade explosives. But we need more bad water because we're just not getting it. Let's prioritize that building by the haulers. Not that it's going to help much because it's just not producing it quickly enough. So we need to get that one in. Over here, as you can see, we have ourselves a nice little additional water storage area. Obviously, that's not going to last long during a drought, but it's nice to have. I was also thinking that maybe we should sort of level this area. Put in another square block of water and use this for more planting. Maybe. I mean, we do some more trees. Food we're pretty good for. Yeah, we're pretty much full of every type of food that we're producing. Is there any type of food we're not producing? Dandelions? Do we need dandelions? No idea. I thought they'd taken dandelions out of the game, and they're obviously back in. Medical beds don't need... Let's see if I can find a medical bed. No, they don't need medicine or anything like that, do they? So obviously the dandelions aren't used for that. Oh, I don't know. I will research it after I finish recording. Okay, but yes, that is where we are at the moment, and I will spin on till the start of the drought, and we'll see how bad that one's going to be. And there's the drought. Another 15 days, so again, we should be okay. We are going to lose water out of here, so I'm going to turn one of these off. Don't think that's going to make much of a difference, but it might slow things down. I'm going to turn two of these off. I've closed these floodgates down here to trap whatever water is in here for as long as it will stay in there. Probably not very long. I've closed these floodgates. Yeah, that's really all we can do. Our second bad water pump is in for all the good it's going to do during the drought. We've got our storage in. We've got 33 extract stored, and that's pretty much all we're going to get, I think. Yeah, there goes the bad tide. Yeah, that's all we're going to get. I was wondering if it's worth trying to get up to one of these pools and putting in a bad water pump down there. Maybe. But not right now. We have other things on our minds right now. Firstly, we've got no power because there's no wind again. We are still waiting for this gravity battery to go in here. In fact, I don't need those steps there anymore. Because we can reach up from here, can't we? Yes, we can. So let's pop the last one on there. Let's get rid of that little bit of path there. Right, now. We do have some extract. Somewhere. 33 extract. We can probably get away with one of these. So let's do it. So that's... yeah, that's fine. We should be able to get away with that. Too far from a district. I should not have deleted that path. Oh, still too far. Go on. We'll put a path in like that then. Okay, so that's going to take a while to build because planks and gears. Metal blocks we should be fine for, I think. Yeah, we still got 30 odd metal blocks, so we're fine for those. But the planks and gears, yeah, they're going to take a little while. So I shall spin on through the drought. We should be okay, as I say. We've got plenty of food. We've got plenty of water. We're still waiting for this water tank to be built, but, you know, planks and gears. Yeah, let's turn this gear workshop back on. Yeah. That's probably a good idea. I have no idea if that's a good idea. We can pause these two bad water pumps, can't we? Because there's nothing doing there. Right. I'll spin up. Oh, I've just realised we've only got one housing space left. I'm going to leave that for the moment. I don't want to expand again too quickly. I mean, we've got plenty of food, but we don't have workspaces for the beavers that we have, really. So I will spin on. Okay, 10 days left of the drought. We still have a little bit of water on that top level there. That's going to go very soon. Because we are still drawing from here. Not very quickly. We've got 2.8 thousand water still, so we're maintaining the water levels, really. Up here, again, all of our explosives are laid in. We're waiting for these last two. Obviously, I can't set these explosives off, because as soon as I do that, they won't be able to reach. Yeah. And we are in this catch-22 situation where we need wind to run this, to produce the gears, to make these. So without the wind, we can't make the gears. So we can't get power when the wind isn't blowing. Yeah. And the wind isn't particularly strong at the moment. I've turned off our centrifuge here because it's not doing anything. I might as well turn off our explosive factories as well because they're not doing anything. Might as well turn off the paper mill because we're not using paper for anything. Yeah. Everything else we need to keep running, really. I think we're now building up a bit of a stock of planks, so they should be turned into gears when workers turn up to do so. There we go. Yeah, it's just a matter of waiting now, really. Still have water in this little section here. Obviously, we're not draining from this. This is just going to be depleting through evaporation. Oh, yeah, the water's already gone here, look. So, going to have to keep an eye on this section. We'll keep turning on this fluid dump to maintain the water levels in here, just to make sure that these don't die off again. Because I think they die within 7 days, so we've still got a couple of days to keep an eye on that. Okay, again, once I've set these off, I can't use tier 3 explosives because we don't have enough extract. We have 22, and I think I'll need 24 for that lot. So we'd be we're back to either tier 1 or tier 2 we could get away with. We'd be able to get sort of one level of tier 2, and then we're down to tier 1 for the rest of it. But again, we're not producing explosives. We got 79, so we'll get down a few layers once we have enough gears. And the wind has stopped blowing, so we're not producing gears. Yeah. Honestly, I think a bad tide would have been better for us at this point. Right, we are 5 days left of the drought. We've somehow managed to reach a happiness level of 24. No idea. Not sure what I've done to deserve that, but I'll take it. Still waiting for this last gravity battery to go in. I've been keeping an eye on the power, and for 3 of the last 5 days, the wind hasn't blown at all during the day. But pretty much as soon as they stopped work, the wind started blowing again. So that was frustrating. In terms of the water down here, I've turned off this water pump here. We've just got this last little bit in the trench there. We've still got a little bit of water over here, but I don't think it's going to last very long at all. I've turned all of these water pumps on, and we're draining out of this section here. 5 days left. We should be fine. We've still got 2.6 thousand water, or nearly 2,500 water, and what we've got there. So that's okay. Obviously, all of this is going to die. We've still got plenty of water in this little trench here to keep the trees alive. And even if that dries out now, the trees will survive until the water returns. So that's fine. Okay, what are we waiting for? 3 more gears. Where are you? There's one there. That looks like that's about it. Right, I'll spin on until this is done. Here we are. Here's the last gear being delivered. And there we go. All built. Right, now we can set off these here explosives. There we go. That's doubled their capacity already. So, whoops. Let's lay in some level 2 dynamite. Yes, please. There we go. We should have enough extract to get those in. But then I think we're down to the single dynamite again. Right. I shall spin on until that dynamite is laid in, and then we'll set that off. But then I'll spin on until the end of the drought and see how we've done. Well, that didn't take long. There it is, cycle 15. The drought is over. We did all right. As you can see, we've still got fertilization over here. Not so much over here. But that's fine. All of our trees are fine, so we'll be all right for that. Up here, we have gone as deep as we can with the explosives that we have. I'm not sure how much deeper we'll be able to go. It's getting difficult to actually see the bottom now. We can definitely go at least 1 level deeper. We can go 2 levels deeper. We can go 3 levels deeper. That's nice. We'll keep going then. Okay, everything else is going fine. We finally got our new water storage in over here. Yeah, I think we'll end it there for this episode. We'll as the water returns, we'll talk a bit about how we're doing. I think we're doing okay. We've certainly got much more science coming in now that I've actually bothered to build the observatory. I know, I'm an idiot, but that's why I need the observatory. I'm thinking about building a path up here. And putting in a couple of bad water pumps up here. And that will make it easier once we want to get in here and actually close this off. I'm thinking probably... where is it? The bad water rig. We need a lot of resources to build it, obviously. But that allows us to draw bad water directly from here. And I assume... I assume it prevents the flow, so maybe... yeah, oh, that's a conundrum, isn't it? Yeah, because that will obviously restrict the power that's coming through here if we're restricting the flow up here. Something to think about. We'll probably need to add just string the windmills all the way up here to just have as much power as possible, and then continue the batteries along this way. Although what I could do, I suppose, is remove this path and use explosives to bring this section down as far as the other section, and put in a matching line of batteries across this way. And connect them up. Possibly at this end would be easier. With platforms, we'll be able to get another 2 on there easily. And then we could string the power along the edge there and connect up along this way. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Don't know. We'll think about that. But the water has returned, so I should probably drop that floodgate, shouldn't I? And drop those as well. Just to stop us, you know, flooding. Okay, how are we doing? We have 5 unoccupied beds, 11 unemployed beavers, but we're going to resolve that pretty quickly by turning all of these on. We'll pause these two because they're about to get flooded. Yeah, but we'll leave it there for this episode, I think. I think we're doing all right. Our wood supply is fluctuating, but that's because we're trying to fill up our stocks of planks and gears again. And that's going to take a little while. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. Obviously, food-wise, we are perfectly fine. I mean, we are pretty much maxed on storage for all of our food, and that, as soon as that drops a little bit, one of our food preparation places will jump into action and replace it. So, yeah, it's all fine. Oh, there's our seasonal flooding. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you very much for all the people who are commenting. It's really good to see. All the help is gratefully received. Please give us a like and a subscribe if you've enjoyed it and you want to see more. And please join us next time. Until then, I've been John. This has been Timberborn. Please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And bye-bye.